You need more than one sportsbook to bet on sports profitably. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name is Trevor, and today we're going to be discussing kind of the core of what plus EV betting is. And, this concept of plus EV betting only works if you have multiple accounts across sportsbooks. So we'll go into multiple reasons why, how it works the best, why it's profitable long term, and I'll try to keep it quick. So let's get into it here. First of all, having multiple accounts on tons of different sportsbooks opens you up to thousands, literally thousands of free dollars in bonus bets. So for instance, let's look at FanDuel, probably the most popular sports betting website in America at least, and one that offers a bonus. You bet $5, you get up to $150 in bonus bets. Now this is bonus bets. There are a bunch of other sports books that offer literally cash if you deposit with them and roll through a certain amount of money. So this is a super lucrative way to, basically build out that bankroll in the beginning. You get free cash to just bet on sports. So that's number one. Let's get that out of the way. You get bonuses by having a bunch of different accounts, okay? Secondly, line shopping. This is something that shouldn't be a new concept, but if it is, I'll explain it. Obviously, when you have multiple different sports books, they can price certain odds on certain games differently. So let's compare it to the stock market. If the stock market is pricing Tesla at $150 a share, right? The stock market is pricing it at $150. Every single brokerage, whether it's Fidelity or Questrade in Canada or whatever it might be, a brokerage that you would use to buy the stock, every single one of them is pricing it at $150. Now, what would you do if a brokerage was pricing Tesla at $148, $2 cheaper? Well, obviously you would buy Tesla on that one sportsbook. And so that concept of line shopping, of shopping around and finding the value where the odds attached to a certain bet is better, that's what line shopping is. That's where plus EV betting comes into it. So let's look at this Athletics and Angels game as an example, okay? So there's a lot of numbers on the screen here, but let's focus on this one right here, okay? So let's say that I want to bet the Athletics today, and I look across all these sports books. As you can see, if you were to bet on this book here, you're only getting plus 240, right? So it's not bad, but that's the worst odds you can get for the A's. But if I had an account on Pinnacle, I would be able to get 267. So that's 47 cents, right? 47 cents on the dollar 27 cents higher than SI, right? So if you're just betting off of emotion, which I don't do, but let's assume that you're just trying to get some tips on why to get more sports books because you like to bet MLB, you like to bet NFL, whatever, and when you want to take a side, you're going to look and see which one offers the best odds, because if you can get that bonus, right? If you can get that extra 27 cents on the dollar over a long period of time, if you're always taking the most amount of money that it will give you for that bet, you're going to be more profitable than if you were not, right? I mean, even if you're losing money, even if you're making terrible bets and you're wrong every single time, the few times that you are right, you're going to be making more than if you were not doing this. So right away, you can get more value there. Now let's look at plus EV betting and how having more sports books can be basically, it's a necessity. You need to have more. You need to have a bunch of sports books to plus EV bet. So without getting too deep into it, plus EV betting is basically finding value on a specific sportsbook in comparison to all the other sportsbooks out there, right? So let's look at Sports Interaction on the Vegas Golden Knights at minus 2.5 as an example. It might not be the best example, but it will work as an example. If I'm trying to plus EV bet, right? And I'm getting told all of these bets are popping up and telling me this is a plus EV bet, this is not a plus EV bet, whatever it might be, right? we want to take as many of these as we can. We want to increase our volume, so over a long period of time, we remove the negative variance, we get a lot of money down over time, and it will average out into being profitable. So if I only have 2 or 3 sports books, right? Let's say I have Stake, this one here, I have Bodog, and I have Bet365. Okay, those are the 3 sports book I have. Well, I can't take this one. 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 You limit yourselves immensely by only limiting yourself to a handful of sports books. So what I've done is I've opened accounts across 15 plus, probably close to 20 now, sports books that offer me in Canada. And this allows me now to, when I set my filters on OddsJam, I'm able to have a bunch of different sports books available. So then when I come on here, I can take 20, 30, 40 plus EV bets every single day. And so increasing that volume, allowing yourself to have access to all these profitable bets over time is super valuable. And just one last thing to touch on before we finish the video. I've been using OddsJam to be looking at all of this stuff, right? So this is their odds screen here, their sportsbook screen, where you can compare lines across 20 different sports books, so you can find the value if you're wanting to take a specific bet. And then they also have this plus EV page here. If you go to tools and plus EV, this is where you can find these profitable bets and and see where you're going to be getting value and getting profitable plays. So I would highly recommend trying out OddsJam. I mean, they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out for a month. And if you don't like it, if it doesn't work for you, if it doesn't work for your schedule and whatever, you can get your money back completely. Just use the link below, and you can get access to all these awesome bets, this odds screen, tons of other things. I'm going to be making videos on this channel of a lot of the different tools on OddsJam that has made me so profitable over time. And so, yeah, hopefully you guys found this interesting, or at least might open your mind to maybe getting a couple more accounts, even if it's just for the bonuses, right? I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. Bonuses, finding the best value on a specific bet that you want to take, and also opening yourself up to as many plus EV bets as possible. Hopefully you guys liked this video, found it cool. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you soon.